Hey everybody, this is your girl Illy Marie. I know it's been a minute since I posted any videos or did anything, but it has been, I would needless to say, a little bit crazy. A life changer has happened. So basically, I had said to myself, I need to get back to this. So I really am excited. We got the Shahs of Sunset back on. This actually looks like a really good season. So I mean, we can just get right into it because I'm ready for this. I cannot wait to see the rest of the season. I actually really miss them because I just enjoy their relationship. Mike is a character. I love Reza and MJ, their relationship. I like Mike's relationship over everybody. And then, I can't wait to see the crazy antics of Gigi. She is my cup of tea. I just enjoy her. She is a hot freaking mess. So anyway, basically, we are starting off. This is the first episode. We already start off straight off the bat. We're going on a trip. I mean, like, there's no introductions about what's going on in people's lives, nothing like that. Everybody is packing, getting ready to go to Big Bear to do like a little ski trip with the nucleus that we have. So right now we start to see Gigi with her humongous, I mean, that closet is almost like a Lisa Vanderpump worth of clothes in such a small area. It is crazy. She looks like a shopping store with just racks of clothes going down in the one bedroom. Girl, I'm here for it, but goodness gracious, like, what are you doing? Like, you don't wear these clothes, like, we don't rotate nothing. Like, we go out and buy something every day. So anyway, she's packing for the trip. We then go over to oh, I'm so sorry. We start off with this mysterious man. I'm like, who is this man talking to Gigi like this? Talking about, I want to kiss you. And I'm like, that don't sound like Shalom, and it don't even look like Shalom. Like, just from the figure, obviously they make him all dark out and stuff like that, but who is this man? So, that was a good way to keep me interested in the episode because I wanted to find out who's this man trying to talk to Gigi, and she's still whole married. So anyway, back to that. We go, they say 2 days later, so we go to Gigi going in her closet packing for that. Then we have MJ and Tommy. I love Tommy. Tommy's just there. He is just there. And can anybody tell me what Tommy does? Like, what does he do? Because he's always there. Daytime, nighttime, he's just always there. So, but that's MJ's man. She loved him to death, and that's all of it. So Mike's on the phone with her, FaceTiming, like, are you ready for this trip? And she's like, I'm ready. Like, so she got all her stuff spread out all over the bed. So anyway, MJ's a mess. So then we go to Reza and Adam, and that's when we get a little brief story about what's been going on since the last time we saw them. So we know that Reza and Adam bought a house, but we all know Reza did it because Reza's the one with the money. So he's putting up the money for the renovations. And to be honest with you, that don't look like a new house. It looks like they're building a house. It does not look like a house that was already made and that they're like zhuzhing it up. It looks like a house that's being made from the ground up. So that's a lot of money. And then he's talking about this baby talk, and he is just listening to Reza, he really don't sound like he wants or is ready for a child. And it's just Adam. But Adam don't have nothing else to do. So of course he wants a baby because he don't have nothing else to do because Adam don't work. So anyway, Reza's like, look, we going on a vacation. It might be selfish, but I ain't got to hear no baby talk on this vacation. I'm leaving Adam's ass at home, pretty much. So anyway, we go. Everybody's meeting up on the party bus. We got Mr. Vin, as in Vin Diesel. He's packing up the party bus. Everybody's coming in, meeting with everything. So now we have our new core group. So we have Asa's not around, which we can already tell from the reunion. She wasn't going to be sticking around anyway. So we have MJ, Reza, Destiny's part of it, Gigi, Mike, and then we find out later on Shervin is still part of it. I thought Shervin kind of like dipped out a little bit, but no, he's still here for it. I guess he still wants that check. So anyway, we are off to Big Bear. So they're all talking on the bus. They're like, oh, what's up with Azza? And they're like, Azza's like, she's taking care of the baby. And Gigi's like, look, people just grow apart. And that's the word right there, because it just seems like Azza's not part of the group anymore. She doesn't want to be part of the group. I think some things were said to her, or just talking about the baby, especially on MJ's part, really hurt her, and she just doesn't want to be around it. And that's her prerogative. And to be perfectly honest with you, Azza has made tons of money of being on Shahs of Sunset. And every business that she has put on Shahs of Sunset have blossomed. So she really doesn't particularly need Shahs of Sunset. And plus, her baby's a Jackson. What does she need the Shahs of Sunset for? But anyway, a check is a check, and still, bills got to get paid, mouths got to get fed, and the roof still got to be over your head. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if all of a sudden Azza does come back and there's more hostility between them. But I don't know. I don't know if I really see that happening. But if it happens, I said it. So, so Mike goes into talking about how he met this new girl that he really likes. Excuse me. Her name is Mona. Okay, cool. So he's like, she's like playing too hard to get for me and all that stuff. And Destiny's like, yeah, pretty much you gotta give me a shot through my ego. He's like, I don't have an ego. I'm telling you, when he said that, I had to pause the screen, because Mike has the biggest ego out of everybody there. And I'm just like everybody else on the bus. I am laughing my ass off at that comment. Like, you have got to be kidding me. You think you don't have an ego? I think when Floyd was talking about ego, he was actually saw you in future and was thinking about you, because I love Mike. I really do enjoy Mike. I love his love for everybody in the group. But when it comes to girls, his ego is baby. So anyway, we go on. We find out that because Asa has kind of dropped off, Reza and MJ relationship has become close. They were always close, but it was always kind of like that, he's my best friend, no, he's my best friend kind of relationship between Asa and MJ, with Reza being in the middle. But since Asa kind of subtracted herself in the situation, I don't want to say it like this, but there's nobody else to compete with, so naturally they came back and they're much more closer and, better friends. Or they feel much more closer to each other in this way. So he then states that he invited Mike, and talks about how he invited Mona up to the mountains. And I'm kind of like, bro, you just met her and you didn't even include the group on this. This is a group friend trip. You can't just be inviting people that nobody knows about. And then you bring the brother. Who is this brother? Why are you inviting people that nobody knows about? Just because you like her and you want them to be good. Like, this was the thing with Jessica, wasn't it? You want the friends to like her, but you don't even know if you really like her. You like her, but you don't even really know if you really like her. So anyway, Mike, poor Mikey. Oh, Mikey. So anyway, we get to the house. Beautiful house, huge. They ordered a chef there because they're not at a 5-star restaurant. Like, you know how they do. They do the whole spread. I tell you, if there's any Persian people who are looking for an African-American friend, please, I will nominate myself. I really want to be a part of the culture. I love the way you guys eat. I love the way that you party. I love that you're ready to travel. And I love the money. Y'all money is long. I'm just kidding. But I'm just saying, I really do enjoy the Persian culture. I think it's beautiful. I think you guys have a relationship that a lot of African American communities need to have, and that stick by each other. And I really enjoy how they've known each other since beyond high school. I only have a couple of friends that I've known since grade school, and they're not black. So it's pretty interesting. But anyway, so we have the cook. She's there. She's making the food. The food looks amazing, as usual. But I wouldn't expect anything less than eating perfect food. Like, they have immaculate taste when it comes to food and everything as such. So then we have Destiny and Gigi. They go outside to chit chat for a moment before they actually eat dinner, and they're talking about Shalom and how she kind of just wants to be done with Shalom. The divorce is final. They really did try to make it work. after the reunion, and I believe it. I believe that Gigi really wanted this to work, but at the same time, Gigi hasn't really had any real successful relationships for this marriage to work, so she really doesn't know how to make it work. But she did keep that ring though, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't even pawn it. I would just keep it and make it make some insurance on that. I'm just saying. So anyway, they go in to eat dinner. That's it. They call it a night. They are actually like, everybody's getting turned down and everybody's getting ready for bed. MJ and Reza are sharing the same room. So Gigi comes in. She's like, whose room is this? Reza's like, it's mine. Me and MJ are sharing. So she comes in. She's like, oh, do you think Tommy's going to care about it? And I'm looking at her like, what are you talking about, girl? So apparently I'm not that far. Like, I haven't been watching the Shahs for that long. But apparently I missed it when Reza and MJ had sex. And I was like, huh? Say what again? They had sex? How was that? How did that work out, y'all? I just want to know, how did that work out? And did you ever tell Tommy this? But I would have to say, if I was Tommy, I would totally trust him, because clearly Reza is gay. Clearly Reza is gay. And clearly MJ, if she wanted to cheat on Tommy, she would have done it a long time ago. I really do feel MJ really loves Tommy. I don't think she would do anything wrong, do anything intentionally to hurt him. I mean, they've been through a slew of things in their relationship, especially with the poison that we get from MJ's mother, and the fact that they're still together and they still love each other and they're still trying, they're still pushing through. I really don't think MJ will mess anything up like this, that she's found somebody that she wants to be with, someone that she wants to have a kid with. I don't see her like effing that up at all. Not at all. So anyway, so they kind of come after Gigi's relationship about her and Shalom, and Gigi felt like a little salty when she left out the room. I mean, like, what they said was the truth. If Shalom had saw you with another man, he would be pissed off. Y'all are still technically married. Even though y'all are fucked up, he's still going to be pissed off. Look, everything is true that what was said. I didn't really put into play about MJ and Reza sleeping. But at the end of the day, Gigi, if you sleep with another man, Shalom going to be pissed off. Y'all still married. And even if y'all are not married, he is still going to be pissed off, because I really do think, like what Destiny said, is that Shalom does love Gigi a lot. So anyway, we go on to the next morning. Reza is making breakfast. Like I said, I need me some Persian friends because I love to eat. I see that the Persians love to eat, and it's fresh fruit. It's fruits and vegetables, cucumbers and tomatoes. There's like not a lot of meat. It's like a perfect diet. I need me some Persian friends. Like, I need to know how to make these different sauces, how to put certain things together, because it just looks beautiful and looks delicious. So anyway, we have Gigi basically expresses to everyone that she hasn't had any sexual desires since after Shalom, like all the situation going on with Shalom. And she hasn't really like seen anybody that's caught her eye. Like, she really, from what I can tell from the conversation, Gigi really started to have some feelings for Shalom, and it just didn't work out to her favor, and she just doesn't know how to handle it at this point. So, I mean, like, that is what it is, honey. I think they are much older than me, but I feel like they've been much privileged or kind of sheltered to, like, they didn't have to deal with all this nonsense with men in a relationship and all this other stuff. And the stuff that comes with relationship, it's hard. It's like, you know, meshing two personalities that are completely opposite of each other or completely similar to each other, and that's not going to work. Like, the meshing just doesn't, you just might as well just move on. So, excuse me. The friends come, and the guests that Mike has invited, Mona and Nima. So, I tell you what, Nima works fast, okay? He ain't even been in the house for 5 minutes, and he is on Ganessa. I mean, like, right on rice. He's talking to Reza and Mike, like, she's married? Yeah, but they're getting divorced. Oh, okay. Okay, because I'm feeling her. Like, damn, bro, can you come in and put this suitcase down and go find your room and get unpacked first before you start making claims on people in the house? Especially a married woman. So anyway, we have So then we kind of go through introductions and all that stuff. So Nima's really talking about how he really likes Janessa. He like really wants to get to know her and all that stuff. The girl, his sister, like, did you forget about your girlfriend at home? He was like, yeah, but you know, that's not really, you know, la 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 la. Yeah, this is not gonna work out very well. This is gonna be a messy situation. I'm gonna need this to be cleaned up ASAP. If you're moving on Ganessa, I'm gonna need this to be moved up ASAP, because the next thing you know, you're gonna find a knife in some part of your body, because Ganessa is crazy. That bitch is crazy. I love it. She will grab a knife in a minute, and we all know Ganessa loves knives, okay? So anyway, they all get packed to go off skiing. We have poor Destiny. Poor Destiny should have just stayed. She should have just sat in the background and watched everybody ski, because this poor baby, she done fell about 4 times. She needed to be on the bunny scope. I don't know even why she even thought about the diamond. Mike get off the ski lift and he falls straight off. And then Nima with this bright ass highlighter yellow suit. I don't know what's going on. But then you got, and then I really like what Vesta said about Gonessa and MJ about their skiing style. Like, that's how they are. Like, and it's very true. MJ is very like, you know, I'm so seductive. She's curvaceous. And the way she skis like that. You know, she got a big butt, she got big boobs, and so she's got to balance all those things out. Ganessa is straightforward, fire wind. I mean, she will cut you like a razor blade, and that's exactly how they ski. And then it was perfectly right on, spot on. So anyway, they're like, all right, we're starving. So again, we know how they eat. They order like 40 different meals, and then they share. They're like family sharing. And so Nemo cracked me up. He was like, the amount of saliva sharing at this table is crazy. I am watching National Geographic of the Persians. I was dying, but it's so true. Like, they share all sauces. They share, they double dip, they share the food, all that other stuff. But they've been knowing each other for years. I mean, like, think about it. Gigi and Mike after around. Reza and MJ have messed around. So it's not like they haven't swapped saliva before, and it's not going to stop now. So anyway, we find out that Reza puts together a kind of double date situation for Mike and Mona, and then Nima and Gigi, because he knows that Nima is feeling Gigi. So Mike's feeling some type of way, because now he starts to feel a little cock blocked because older brother's at the table, so he can't really make the moves that he wants to move. But he couldn't make no move anyway, because Mona wasn't having it. Mona wasn't having it anyway, Mike. I mean, like, Mikey, pay attention to the signs, okay? So anyway, they get back from dinner. We have Shervin at the house with his little F-boy hairstyle. Oh, Swervin, I tell you, you always be swerving. So anyway, Destiny is looking at Nima and Mona like, y'all a little too close to be siblings. But I think they are close for a reason, because we find out earlier that they were separated when they were younger at 2 and 4, because the parents got divorced and they had to choose. But they didn't even know that they were choosing. And so they haven't been around each other. So naturally, when you find somebody and y'all didn't have no real reason to be mad at each other, y'all want to become close. Now, I kind of agree with, I don't know if I agree with Destiny, but I'll keep my eye on this situation about how close they really are, if it's really like that close, like inappropriate close. But it doesn't really matter. They're siblings. They're not, I mean, they really are siblings. You can tell they're siblings. So anyway, so they go to dinner. And Gigi basically starts off, my next relationship, we're going to have a contract. I want sperm and you got to have money. That's it. If we in a relationship, I don't want none of that emotional stuff. I want to be able to walk out, but I got my kids too. Poor girl. She has been so traumatized for her relationship with Shalom. She's not even built for that stuff. But I can tell Gigi really does want a baby. I think they're at that age now where they all want kids. I think Gonessa's like 35, 34. I mean, that's the perfect age. I mean, we all know baby fever was going on with MJ last season. She was 40 plus. But she did freeze her eggs, so it's not like it's like impossible. But they're at this time when baby fever is like right at the door, like knocking, like, hey. So Nima says he's down for it. He'd be the one to do it. I don't know. I don't know if he's just saying it to get on her good side or if he really agrees with it. But he does seem like he's not conventional. He doesn't seem like a typical Persian man. From what I've seen in the previous, just dealing with that show and seeing other Persian men out in the street and about. So he does seem like he is on that path where he could, fine, I'll sign a contract. Don't matter to me as long as I get to be with you. And the other thing is, I really did like when Gigi said, she really said, I don't have no type. The only type I have is healthy and wealthy. Go Nessa, you better stop playing with me. Shalom was nowhere near healthy, okay? And he might have been wealthy, but I don't know. I mean, the ring does talk other stuff. You be talking good stuff with that ring, but so she was like, well, he looked healthy. He needed a little bit more meat on him. But, and the wealthy part, I mean, he got a Lexus, but I'm not really impressed. So, but we know Ganessa's, her family got money. So, I mean, she gets an allowance and she don't work for nothing. Don't do nothing. So anyway, we get back. We see Destiny and MJ talking back at the cabin. And MJ's kind of like saying to Destiny, I really want you to start opening up again. Like, I want you to find that person. I feel like MJ's in a good place in her life. She don't have that competition with Asa that she's always had. I can't remember why they have so much, like, competitiveness between them. But anyway, she wants Destiny to try to get up on Tinder, try to find somebody to start dating. And it seems like Destiny has lost a lot of, potential good people in her life because she wasn't able to open up. And I feel like opening up it's a hard thing to do sometimes, especially when you're used to doing everything on your own. You can't really put that trust or reliance on somebody because you're just like, nope, you're not doing it right. I can't do it. I mean, sometimes you got to let go, but if the person's willing to be there for you, you should really try to let go. So we'll see how that one goes up. So I think that's going to be her storyline, trying to find, love. We know that MJ's getting married. So that's her storyline. So we find out that Mona wants to have kids. She wants to get married. She wants that one guy. She wants to get married. She wants to have kids. She wants to homeschool. But she don't want to homeschool. She wants somebody else to homeschool. And then she wants to be able to go travel to Europe in the summer when the kids have off and then come back and stay in LA. Mike was like, you need a gazillionaire, okay? And it's almost like it's not me. So, I mean, Mike likes some of the philosophies, but the other stuff that he could not get on with, he was like turned off. And I think that happened with him and Jessica. And I can see, how they wouldn't be making each other like he would be turned off by that. So they get back to the house. Mike is like, I'm going to put you in the box, as Reza said, where I don't really understand you right now, but I'm going to keep myself in the friend zone because I think you're absolutely gorgeous and you'll get that millionaire dollar guy for you for your dreams that you want. So anyway, we wound up having MJ ask Reza to be her man of honor, which I thought was really nice. And I do love because like they have to make their best friends. So I've seen, the traditional wedding is going out the door. People's lives are not traditional anymore. So this should be very interesting to see Reza be the man of honor. I think this would be great to see. And this wedding looks hysterical. Especially the scene about going wedding dressing. Her ass is all up in the air. And Mike's like, yes, who wants to go wedding shopping? Oh, God, I tell you, I live for this season. I love for this season. So we finally find out who this mystery man is from the beginning of the episode. It's Nima making this move and talking about let's go out to a friendly dinner. And I'm like, Gigi, yeah, what if this friendly dinner becomes more than friendly? Okay, he was like, nothing came wrong with a friendly dinner, baby. So anyway, she winds up agreeing to go to this friendly dinner. So we'll find out about what happens with this. I can't wait to see this season. I love these crazy ass people. They are absolutely hilarious and entertaining. I can't wait to see. So the next episode looks pretty good already. I mean, we got MJ's mother talking her stuff. And then we have, I don't know, that's the only thing I remember her saying. She was like, me liking Tommy is different than you marrying Tommy. I said, God damn, Tommy just can't get a break for nothing with you at all. So anyway, let me know what you thought about the episode. I can't wait to see the rest of the season, do these reviews. Put your comments below. If you like the video, thumbs it up. I know I'm still new to this, but I would really like for you guys to start subscribing. And I'm probably going to start giving some giveaways because I have like all these extra stuff in my house and I'm just going to start giving away. So if you subscribe and I notice that you're the first to subscribe or you comment, if you comment, I can contact you, get your address, and send you out the free giveaways that I have. So if you like it, thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.